Hello everyone, welcome to KV Maths. Before starting, I want to ask you one thing. How much time video you want? Either 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes. Please comment me. Okay, let's start real numbers part 4. In real numbers part 4, I want to explain you exercise 1.1. First question. First question is given like 900 and 270. They asked us to find the HCF. Okay, so let's do it. Solution. Before doing the solution, read the question twice times to understand it better. Okay, given like 900 and 270 and they ask you to find the HCF. Okay, let A equals to 900 and B equals to 270 by Euclid's division algorithm. By Euclid's division algorithm, A equals to BQ plus R, where 0 less than or equals to R less than B. This formula is very important. I have highlighted you. Please read it. It is very important in the 10th class. I have highlighted it. Okay. So we took like A equals to 900. So 900 equals to B as 270. Okay. 270 B Q. Okay. Let's see. 270 into 3 plus 90. We can write it like this because see 900 to 270 divided by 270 gives you 270 into 3. 3 zeros 0, 7 threes 21, 3 to the 6, 7, 8. 810 gives you 810. So it gives you 90. So we can write it as 270 into 3 plus 90. Okay. Okay. And afterwards transpose this 270 as A. So 270 equals to, and change R into B. Okay. So 270 can be written as 90 into 3 plus 0. Okay. Because 270 divided by 90 gives you 93 is 270. Simple. It gives you 0. So 90 into 3 plus 0. Therefore HCF equals to 90. Very simple. I will explain you again. See, in exercise 1.1 first sum, it is given like find the HCF of given two numbers 900 and 270. So solution, let A equals to 900 and B equals to 270. By Euclid's division algorithm, A equals to BQ plus R, 0 less than or equals to R less than B. 900 equals to we took like A equals to 900 now. So yeah, 900 equals to B. B means 270. 273 into 3 plus 90. Okay. And then transposing 270 as A and 90 as B, we can write it as 270 equals to 90 into 3 plus 0. So we got the HCF as 90. Okay. Hope you understood this. And let's do the second sum. Given 196 and 38220, 38,220, and given like find the HCF. It is given like this in the textbook, but there is a mistake in this. They have forgotten and they have given that A equals to 196 and B equals to 3820. But while seeing the answers at the back of the textbook, the answer will become if A equals to 38,220 and B equals to 196. So take it as A and take this as B. So let A equals to 38,320 and B equals to 196. Simple. Again, A equals to BQ plus R, where 0 less than or equals to R less than B. So we took as A equals to 38,320. Okay. Equals to 196 into 195 plus 0. Okay, I will explain you how here 195 has came. Okay, 196 38,320. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. At first, take one time. 196 into 1 gives you 196. 6 gives you 6 and 9. So 8, and here it gives you 1. Borrow it. Okay, and now 196 into 9 times. Okay, 196 into 9 gives you 54. 81 plus 5, 86. Okay, 1764. Okay, 1764. Yes, 1764. Now subtract it. Gives you 8, 9. Okay, okay, and 980. 196 into 5 gives you 980. Simple. And you get R as 0. Okay, so 196 into 195 plus 0 equals to, okay, okay, equals to 38,220. Very simple. So simply therefore 196 is the HCF. HF means, you know, no, HF means highest common factor. Okay, Still there's a third sum. Third sum do by yourself. Okay, if you have any doubt, comment me or send me your doubt to my personal WhatsApp number. Second sum. Wait a minute. Okay. Read the second question once. It is given like use Euclid's division lemma. Okay, I'll just read. Use Euclid's division lemma to show that any positive integer is in the form. Okay, right. Use Euclid's division lemma to show that every odd integer odd integer is in the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. If there are any background disturbances, sorry. Okay, let's do this sum. Read it again. Use Euclid's division lemma to show every positive odd integer is in the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. Okay. Solution for second sum. A equals to, okay, sorry, by Euclid's division lemma. What is Euclid's division lemma? A equals to bq plus r, where 0 less than or equals to r less than b. So let A be any positive integer and b equals to 6. That's what given in the question now. See, b equals to b equals to 6. It is given like this now. Okay, b is given like 6. Okay, b equals to 6. Now a equals to 6q plus r. Therefore 0 less than or equals to r less than 6. If r less than 6, r should be less than 6, then r equals to either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. That's it, only up to 5. Okay, now let's check what if r equals to 0. Then a equals to 6q plus 0. Then a equals to 6q. Okay, in last part we have shown it. Every positive integer, every positive even integer is in the form 2q or multiplied with 2. Okay, Now see this. If r equals to 0 given like this, then a equals to 6q can be written as 2 into 3q, where q be any integer. Then I have already told you any number multiplied with 2 gives you even number. We know this. So a equals to even number. Mark it as equation 1. Okay. Now if r equals to 1, let's check what will happen if r equals to 1. Okay. Then a equals to 6q plus 1, and a equals to 6q plus 1 can be written as 6 can be written as 2q into 3q plus 1. We have shown in the equation 1 like 2 into 3q gives you even number. So a equals to even plus 1. So even plus 1 gives you odd number. A equals to odd number or odd integer. Okay, it will be better odd integer. Here also even integer. Okay, this is second equation. Mark it as second equation. Okay. Okay. Now let's check what will happen if r equals to 2. Yes. Okay, if r equals to 2, a equals to 6q plus 2. So a equals to, take 2 as common, 2 into 3q plus 1. Okay, any number multiplied with 2 gives you even number. So a equals to even integer. Even integer. So let's check what will happen if r equals to 4. If r equals to 4, wait, sorry, if r equals to 3, I have forgotten. Okay, if r equals to 3, a equals to 6q plus 3. So a equals to, we can write it as 6q plus 2 plus 1. Write it like this, 6q plus 2 plus 1. Okay, a equals to, take 2 as common, which gives you 2 into 3q plus 1 plus 1. Any number divided by 2, sorry, multiplied by 2 gives you even number. So a equals to even plus, here 1 is there, so even plus 1. So a equals to odd number. Mark it as equation, wait, sorry, black. Mark it as equation 3. Okay, as equation 3, and mark it as equation 4. Okay. Now let's check what will happen if r equals to 4. If r equals to 4, a equals to 6q plus 4. So a equals to, take 2 as common, 2 into 3q plus 2. Okay, multiplying any number with 2 gives you even number. So a equals to even. So mark it as equation 5. And if r equals, now let's check if r equals to 5. Very simple sum. This sum is very simple. If, sorry, this is very light. So okay, again green. If r equals to 5, a equals to 6q plus 5, and a equals to 6q, 5 can be written as 4 plus 1. So a equals to, take 2 as common, which gives you 3q plus 2 plus 1. Multiplying any number with 2 gives you even number. So a equals to even plus 1. So a equals to odd number. Simple. So a equals to odd number. Mark it as 6. So now write the conclusion. From 2, 4, 6, we conclude that odd integer in the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. Okay, I will explain this sum again. See, this is very big sum, but it's very important. Question is given like, use Euclid's division algorithm to show that every positive odd integer is in the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integers. Okay. By Euclid's division lemma, a equals to bq plus r, where 0 less than or equals to r less than b. So let a be any positive integer, b equals to 6. It is given like that now, b equals to 6. So a equals to 6q plus r, where 0 less than or equals to r is less than 6. So if r less than 6, we get the values as 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 are the values of r. So let's test if r equals to 0. If r equals to 0, we get even number, and if r equals to 1, we get odd number, and if r equals to 2, we get even integer, and if r equals to 3, we get odd integer, and if r equals to 4, we get even integer. If r equals to 5, we get odd integer. So at last we have to write conclusion. If not, we will lose our marks. From 2, 4 and 6, we conclude that odd integer in the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. Hope you understood this. Okay, now let's do the third sum. Okay, I'll tell you the third sum in the next part. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done, and comment me your doubts and suggestions, and join in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.